Hi, I'm Jennifer Hageman with Hageman Realty Group. I'm here in Mount Vernon, Texas to show you a fantastic piece of Texas history. This is a one-of-a-kind property you're not going to want to miss. I'm going to be telling you today about the property itself. I'm going to tell you the history. I'm going to talk to you about all the little details about the home, and you're going to fall in love. This home started in the 1940s. It was built by Edith and Bernie Wier. I'm excited today to show this to you. It is a piece of Texas history. It is truly one of a kind. I don't know of any other property in this area that exists like this, so I'm excited to show you around. So the kitchen looks very updated, but there's a lot of things that remain true to the home. If you'll take a look, we've got a gas stove over here. This was original to the home and is still intact. It is used today. You'll notice the cabinets and everything are upgraded, but you still see a lot of original features. The wood ceilings, you've got the original wood floors. As you can see though, it's got a nice blend of everything that's updated and current, along with the traditional features of the period of when the home was built. So in the kitchen here, we do have a fireplace. Back in this time period, this is how they used to heat the rooms. And so a lot of the rooms do have the fireplaces in them, including the primary bedroom upstairs. I'm gonna show you the glassware. Take a look at this. So the glassware that's here is original to the home. You're literally, you've got a piece of time. This is history. It's all here. It's almost like this is a captured time capsule. I want to take you into what we call the brand room. Okay, so let's go in here. If you'll look around, you'll see lots of cattle brands. As the story goes, these are original brands from Franklin County ranchers, and they made replicas of them, and they are captured in here. Every one of these, I'm sure, has a bit of history in itself about who that belonged to, but this is the history of this area. This is what we believe to be the original bedroom, okay? And the reason we think that, we think everything this way was an add-on. The grand room is back here, and we call this the brand room. And if you go over here, we've got the Bernie. These are original. These are original to the owner, the builder of the home. There is the B right here, okay, on every one of these. Remember, when he passed, they had no children, so everything was left. Let's go inside and take a look at the grand room. The fireplace in this room has some special elements I don't want you to miss. If you look in here, there's a lot of natural light that comes in. The fireplace, I believe, is 15 feet wide. To the left and right of the fireplace, there are doors that open. That's for the wood storage. And then you do have a Dutch door, which opens so in the afternoons you can allow the wind to come in and just the fresh air. Next, we're going to show you just some of the elements of the home that make it just so special. There is a shotgun carved out of wood that would take you to the formal entrance of the property. That being said, I would love to take you outside to show you one of my favorite features, the pool. As you can see, it's all made out of stone. It complements the original structure of the home very well. It does have a hot tub, okay? It's got steps that lead in. It's made for entertaining. Around the entire perimeter, there's seating. I can just imagine what it's like to have a lot of people out here. It's a great space for entertaining. You can see that they have planted privacy trees right here, and then we do have the pecan trees over to the side. Let's take a look over here at the covered patio. I want to show you more about that. One of the coolest things about this is they have the original sign. It says Bernie Wier Tailor Shop, and Bernie Wier was the one who built the home. So this was his sign, and it still remains on the property to this day. Coming in from the patio, you have two optional entrances. I love that they maintained the original wood. It's all throughout the property, it's in the room. I don't know what this was used for at one point, but I love that it was never painted, it was all preserved. Next, we're gonna take a look upstairs. There are 4 bedrooms. I'm gonna show you each one. They're unique and special in their own way. Here we are in the primary bedroom. I absolutely love the color scheme in here. This is original to the home. As you can see, they do have a fireplace in this bedroom. Again, that was how they heated the home back in the day. The bedroom has a lot of natural light to it. It does look out onto the farm, okay? So, and for the time period this was built, this was a very large room. There's a separate sitting room over here. This would make a great office. It's also got right now currently a bed in it, but it would be an office or a sitting room, and it leads out to the patio, which overlooks the pool. There are 4 bedrooms upstairs. 3 of the bedrooms actually have their own doors that lead out to this great covered patio. It overlooks the pool. It overlooks the 7-acre pond. So you can just imagine coming out here in the afternoons, reading a book, enjoying the views. There's a lot of shade. There's always a breeze. You've got everything you need here, kind of for your oasis out in the country. I'm going to take you in to one of the guest bedrooms, okay? You'll notice, again, every room is preserved, like in a time capsule. Notice the antique light fixtures. Special features you'll see throughout. We've got the staircase that leads up to the 3 bedrooms. We do have bedroom here, and it has a shared bath. So if you'll notice, these 3 bedrooms share an oversized bathroom here. You do have the updates, which I love, but the flooring, everything is true to the period, so everything kind of blends nicely together, so you feel like you've got that high-end home, but so much of this is preserved still. Here we are in another one of the bedrooms. This one is very special. It's just a little unique, and everything about it. Mr. Wier was very artistic, and that is showcased in the way that the rooms are built. So here you'll see this bed is tucked away, right? You've got the level of detail here. As you'll see on all the doors, he did the latches, so it's just it's very unique. This entire room, though, is a little different in that it is all wood. It feels special in the sense that absolutely nothing feels like it's been changed. So here we are back in the main hallway upstairs. This leads you back to the primary, but I want to take you downstairs. Welcome to the dining room. And again, another grand room. The flooring is a brick flooring. You've also got it on the walls. You have Spanish tile. The Spanish tile is true to the original home. This grand table was actually built for the home. In here you will see another fireplace. I love that they have a private storage for the wood in each room. Next, I'm going to take you through the brand room to the grand room, and we're going to go outside. I want to show you some special elements behind the fireplace. So we're going to go through the Dutch door and head on out. It's interesting to note, if you can imagine this as a farm back in the day, on both sides, you would imagine coming out here chopping your wood. They have openings on both sides where you could chop your wood and put it in and close the door, and then when you're ready to go and use it for the fireplace, it's already there. The property spans almost 90 acres going back this way. We do have the mature trees throughout. The current owner has done a tremendous amount of landscaping. It really pulls everything together and just makes it feel like an amazing property. They have planted trees over here, and those will grow and then provide additional shade because it's the west side of the property. The current owner built this special building over here, which is a shop, but it also has 4 bedrooms and 2 additional baths. It makes it the perfect space for having company come and to be able to have their own separate quarters while still being a part of the property and enjoying all of the beauty that this place has. Well, guys, you've seen the entire property, but it's even more spectacular in person. I would love to take you on a private tour of this home. If you'd like to reach out and schedule, please reach out to me at 469-682-8761 or visit us at www.hageman-realty.com.